Welcome back, friends. I'm Mellowseven, and this is Rimworld B18, and we are back with our android/robot playthrough. Do androids dream of electric sheep? Not electric sheep, electric beavers. I just gave away where the reference came from. Darn it. It was supposed to be a secret Easter egg. Alright, so we have continued to build stuff, and in fact we built a wall around this, we built our floors, we added up to this wall, we did all sorts of stuff. And the end result of that is that Hammer now has a construction skill of 14. And just as I got ready to build it, we got hit by a solar flare, which means none of our electronics work. So I was going to wait. We're going to wait for Copper to finish shaking. Can I? There she is. She's not allowed up on the bed till I get up. None of the other animals will live with that rule, but but she's usually good about it. So this is her moving from the floor up to the comfy bed. All right. So anyway, so I was gonna wait till the solar flare ended and then save it, and we'd come back and we'd kick up from there with us building this. And there goes the phone ringing. Of course, as soon as you start, to record, then the spam calls start coming in. So we're going to ignore that phone, and we're going to continue on. Now, unfortunately, this is still going on, but we have a raid, and you can see right here, they are going to use sappers, which means they're not going to come in the front door. We don't really have a very good defensive grouping for dealing with stuff outside of that. And you can see right here, they're pretty well armed, and it looks like he's got the grenades, so that's our sapper right there. So, and he's going to use them on a crystal shards wall. So that at least narrows down a little bit where he's headed. So, pretty big group of them. Whoops. In the past, they've always tried to break through this back wall. I'm not really sure why, but this bedroom has been the target of darn near every raid we've had. So let's go ahead and we'll plan on them coming through the back wall. Let's go to here. And then if we have to adjust, we can. But I'm willing to bet that the AI is going to keep doing what the AI has been doing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead. We're going to restrict everybody as we normally do. But I'm going to ask Hammer to start building this right now. Because if Hammer dies in this raid, we don't have anybody even close to being able to build this. So if we get it built, we're fine. If we get one person alive, we'll be okay. But if Hammer dies and it's not built, we're hosed. So that's what I'm going to do. Stinners is generally pretty worthless in combat, as I recall. Yes. And so normally I don't use him. But this time I'm going to find our grenades. And I should have 2 sets. Those are the advanced. We're going to come down here and we're going to have Stinners grab these grenades. We're going to make sure that we grab Slickson, Greenlight, Astrid, and Demon Sloth. We're going to draft you guys. Oops. We're going to select them again. We're going to draft. Oh, they're already drafted. And we're going to slide up here, and we'll just kind of sit here in the garden for the moment till we find out what's going on. I wouldn't mind trying to lead people back this way, and that's not terrible. And we may even use, in fact, we are going to use Evgeny to do that. We can lose Evgeny. He's our disposable robot at the moment. He's got, he mines, which is great, but we can make another one. Stinners has the grenades. Stinners is going to get drafted and moved up here with everybody else. And I'm going to start to run Evgeny around here. Where are they going to go? Okay, well, they are going to start up there. And there we go. Now they might end up in the middle here. Yeah, it looks like he's aiming for that. We'll see where it goes. Oops, come on, Evgeny. Luckily, he's been pretty inaccurate so far. Come on, Evgeny, see if you can get him to chase you. Can we get some of them to go after him? They're through the first wall. Okay, so they're through. So I'm going to send Stinners through right to here. And then move out, move out. Oh wait, so they're well and truly after Evgeny now. They've broken through a wall. That was their first goal. Oh wait, we got the guy with the grenades. That's the most important bit. Green light's injured. I'm going to take Stinners off, and Stinners is going to go ahead and rescue Green light. Hopefully. Nope, Stinners is not. Everybody's down. Slickson. Demon Sloth, you're going to come up here and you're going to go after Trumpet. Slickson, you're going to rescue... Oh, I right-clicked. Gosh darn it. Green light, you are going to rescue... It's funny, right-click is how you select them on the map. Rescue Green light. And then rescue Aster. How bad a shape is he in? 6 point... You know what? We can... If Stinners dies, Stinners dies. But I need to get these two under control before something horrible happens. Before they run out of coolant. Right? That's the issue. Does Hammer have any sort of medical ability? What's he running from? I don't know. I don't know. No, he doesn't. Okay. So we got to keep Slickson alive. Demon Sloth. Looks like everybody's going to go down there. So I'm going to run Demon Sloth down to here. These guys, for the moment, I'm going to say to strip. I'm going to bring Evgeny in, and then I'm going to probably just let him go. Let him do what he needs to do. And we're just going to hope some traps get rid of some people here. Jeez, they're just blowing through them. Fiel smell. Come on, Reese, take a hit or two. There we go. We got rid of Reese anyway. He was not nearly as tough as Fiel smell. There we go. Now the guns open up. And they're done. So I'm going to unrestrict you as well. Okay. So, Slickson, where are you? And what are you working on? Rescuing Aster. No. I want you to rescue Greenlight, first of all. I'm not sure what Greenlight was doing. Oh, probably Doctor... Slickson can Doctor. Probably trying to get up to Doctor. That would be my guess. Now, in this case, our morals are that the androids are worth more than the people, right? That's the whole point to what we're doing here. So, can you not Doctor? Help. Why can Slickson not... Oh, probably because he's there. All right. Tend. 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 They're just trying to break out of walls. That's fine. We'll make sure we strip there. Hammer. One of these decent shape. Normal. Medical. Hammer. You can go ahead and try to rescue Stinners. Then you're going to strip Zurin, strip Trumpet. Is he dead? And strip him. See if we can get some of those armored vests and stuff off before we run out of while they're still alive, before they become a dead man's thing. Greenlight, how you doing? Health. Coolant loss minor. No coolant loss. Gunshot. So if we can keep Greenlight in, we'll be okay. At least that's the plan. Got a left ear bitten off by something. That's interesting. Come on, Slickson. I guess it's going up very slowly. You know what we're going to do? Hammer, I'm going to come over here. We're going to go add a bill. We're going to make a restore bot. And Hammer, you're actually... Whoops. So we can go to the top. Evgeny, can you... Oh, Evgeny, are you going to die? No, you're okay, oddly enough. We'll never do smithing. Can they do smithing? No. No, they can't. Okay, never mind. I was going to try to build a doctor bot, essentially. And I think clearly we need one. And I'm going to turn off the restrictions here. Everybody can go unrestricted, do what they need to do. Greenlight, how we doing? Coolant loss is up to moderate. We've taken care of one. Man, Slickson, how low is your doctoring's pretty bad? A 2. We're gonna bring the speed back up, and we're just gonna have to keep an eye here and see if this starts to get out of hand, then we'll have to run away before she explodes. We're up to severe. Come on. Almost. You can do it, Slickson, before everybody dies. There we go. Alright, now what's Slickson's health like? You can self-tend. So I think we're going to tell you to tend to yourself first, actually. Stinners and Aster both died. Damn it. Okay. Well, 2 of our people are gone, so we're down to androids, robots, and Slickson, who is our original. And Hammer ran over a trap. Don't do that, Hammer. You're supposed to be resetting them. And now you've trapped yourself in there. Okay. And I can go ahead and we're going to do a unforbid selection. And an unforbid selection. And we're just going to keep working on this. So green light's up and running and doctoring now, which is great. Health-wise, you're going to be okay. So the next thing we need to start figuring out, now we've got 2 bedrooms open, which should mean we have 3 bedrooms total, because I think we had one extra one before. So I think we've survived this, right? We've got power back on. We're rebuilding walls. Everybody looks like they're going to live. Let's see. Health looks like you're going to live. Toxic buildup. What did we get the toxic buildup from? Oh, from the poison. From the poison grenades I was using. Okay, that makes sense. That's enough. The mailman is here. 1 second. All right, I'm back. Sometime later. um, I want to make sure Demon Sloth is cleaning, so that's perfect. So we want that to happen. In fact, yeah, that should happen right away. So Demon Sloth should just run around and start cleaning up all the blood and stuff. I'm going to have him start actually in here, since we're using that as a hospital at the moment. So Greenlight gets the best care she can get. Although, it might be nice if we... Oh wait, so now, let's start working on this. So first of all, we don't want... We're going to clear all. We're just going to allow corpses. We are going to make our androids using our nutritional sources of people. That's the plan. Now, the question is, what type of people do we want? Whoops. So if we come here and we click on our Start Crafting, you'll see our first person here is a racer and a brawler. She's a jogger with trigger happy. Probably not exactly what we want. I would say initially we need some combat people, right? We've got that arm that we want to put on. So actually this isn't terrible. She's good at medicine. That's not as big a deal, but it means she could self-medicate, right? If we needed to. And she's good at brawling. She can cook, she can construct, she can grow. She can do a little bit of everything. We might just go with this. I don't really see a reason not to. But you can see we have lots and lots of options that we could choose. We have basic, social, idle, personal computer, racer, detective, gladiator, substitute. So we could, for instance, say, make her a gladiator. That's going to change these stats here. So melee, social, animals, and medicine. Oh, that might even be better. And then we could come over here and our second identity could be whatever. Well, if we want to put her with that crazy arm, then brawler's probably what we want. So how about we make her right here, Albina McCoy. So if you're interested in being in this, make sure you let me know. I've kind of run out of the names of people who've asked to be in. We've killed people off at a fairly high rate. So we are going to make her. So this is it. This is our next person. So we're going to say print. Now, people are going to start to have to carry things over, and they'll start to fill it up. Okay, well, Slickson's on a bit of a food binge. That's okay. Evgeny's working. Hammer's working. I might go ahead and... can we do orders? Is there a haul order? Strip. Well, it's just kind of... Well, you know what? I'm going to say to haul these guys too, because they should get hauled into the into there, right? And same thing. Let's find Stinners. He's going to help create new life. These bodies need to go as well. Poor Aster the kid. And there we go. So, because the only place to haul those bodies, in theory, should be there. Let's see if they haul this stuff in, and then let's see if they start hauling bodies. Yes. Yes. And he's just going to put it in here. So it might have to go into storage first. Can I... If I tell... Well, I kind of want that body out of the room. So now let me tell Demon Sloth to start prioritize filling that. So now we've got these bodies. They're going to start to go in there. When we get enough bodies, we'll be able to print a new person, new android. Okay, so now printing process. So there we go. It's not quite victory yet. Next thing, I want to make sure that we do in fact make a Restorobot. I want a doctor, and we might just limit him to doctoring. We might just say you're going to clean and you're going to doctor. I mean, realistically, we could even just limit him to this space right here, right? We don't even have to let him out. He's a robot. He's not going to care. We've got the cassowary here. Attacking hammer. Well, that's going to be difficult, but okay. Demon's going to take care of it because it's a hunting job now. He has a charge rifle, by the way. We had one in our inventory. Somebody that attacked us must have dropped it. And so we had it. I went and looked through. I'm like, we had a merchant come by. I'm like, wait, why do I have a charge rifle? And sure enough, we did. So we took care of that. All right. So Demon's a little bit injured now, health-wise. How's he doing? Hopefully, yeah. Green lights can come take care of him. I'm actually going to make this back to a guest bed for the moment. Green light can hole up here as we need to. And I'm going to make sure that we have more medicine. I'm kind of wondering if we want to maybe bump this out a little bit to have a little bit more room. I mean, I don't really want to do... We could, in fact, and this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to suggest we knock this out to give us more medicine storage. So we're not running back and forth for the good medicine. We want more room for that as well. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to build... Whoops, hold on. How much do I have? What do we've got? We've got plenty of slate. So I'm just going to build a slate wall somewhere, slate blocks, and we're just gonna do the bump up there, just like that. And that's going to give us a little bit more room to put more medicine. At some point, we're probably going to want to make this maybe the medical room, a bigger room where we can put in, you know, all the computer, the extra stuff that goes with that. And then I can come down here, I can go zone, I can go stockpile, and I'm going to storage. I guess we can continue on. Oops, we're going to clear all. We're going to find manufactured, medicine, and we'll say medicine and Glitter World medicine, and we'll make this critical. Jelly pot eggs going in there? Well, we just had one rot away in storage. I'm not sure why it... No, I don't... I want the... Why is it not letting me actually... Do we just have that many animals around? Let's get those hauled in. There we go. And what's our temperature like in here? Our temperature's okay, so... That should be fine. Alright. So now I could... What's the... That's preferred. Okay. They'll get it eventually. Not worried about it. Oh wait, so how's our printer doing? %. Okay. We need to sell a bunch of stuff. The problem is we lost... Okay, so restrict... Whoops. So all the rats are going to go nuts. So let's restrict everybody to Area 1. Yeah. We'll draft everybody once real fast, put them back. And now hopefully the guns and the people will take care of the rats as they come in, assuming we have more that are coming in. And clearly we do. Demon. There we go. I guess that means it's over. Hey, Albina's here. Where's Albina? Alright, so ultimately, once we get a doctor bot up and running, and Slickson, can you do that? Yes, you can. We are going to go ahead and put our crazy arm on Albina. So let's take a look real fast at Albina, who's vomiting, because of course. Melee, animals, medicine. We've already seen that. Let's go health. Let's make sure she can self-tend. She does have some crypto sleep sickness. So we're going to maybe... Let's go to assign, manage outfits, new outfit, Android. clear all. We're going to allow battle dresses and maid dresses, because that's the android uniform, right? Armor vests. Solar panel dusters. Shield belts if we get any. You know, if we get some sort of crazy armor, we'll allow it. And headgear. The tactical veil. The war veil. Do we want to allow helmets? Let's go for this and see what we've got with that. Okay, so just out of curiosity, let's go. So now we can come to, is it under assign? So let's go Android. Do we do it with green light? Sure. Let's try green light too. Let's see what happens with that. And we'll see what we end up with. I'm not sure if we have enough gear for all of that at the moment. I'm not even sure if we're making the... We do make solar panel dusters. There's at least one there. We still have a fairly full hospital bed there, but that's okay. We're about to get that sorted. And then once we kind of take care of these basic things here, then we'll, let me finish him off, finish him off. Then we'll start making some more. So I'm kind of thinking right now we make our army of androids. And we're going to ignore that person. Oh, wait, so now we've got a restore robot somewhere. Okay, so Hammer, why don't you come and assemble this robot? Bam! Jumper, that's our doctor. Alright, so let's go to Jumper real fast. Character, we're going to name him Doc Jumper, because why not? And he's good at medicine and growing. And so he is forever going to be restricted to Area 1. Whoops, not everybody, just Doc. Doc Jumper, Area 1. He's not going to go anywhere else. He's going to stay in here. He's going to take care of that sort of stuff. So let's take a look at what he wants to do. Obviously, doctor and surgeon is number 1. Firefight is number 1. Patient is going to be number 2. So he will doctor before he patients himself. Or before he lays down to do that. All this stuff can go up there. Rearm, refuel, fine. Warden. Yeah, he makes an excellent warden. So we can do that. Not so much negotiating, so we're going to leave that. We're not trying to get anybody over. If we have prisoners, it's just to keep them alive long enough to stick in here. So it's probably not going to matter. But we'll put it up there. And we'll give him a very low navigate or negotiate. So if we want to talk to somebody and he's the one available, we'll use him. Now, he does grow. We'll go ahead and make that a 2. We'll make plant cut a 2. And we'll make cleaning a 1. And I think that'll be okay. Albina, I think, let's go ahead and knock these down to maybe let's turn them off from Slickson. How about that? So we're going to go ahead and add these up for Albina. 1. Oh, you can also doctor. I'm going to make it a 2 for you. No, we'll make it a 1. I mean, why not? I mean, you can do it. Finish can stay up there. If we tell somebody to get finished, that's fine. I'm going to take it off green light altogether. Rearm, refuel, fine. Those seems like decent jobs. Now, handle. Out of all this stuff, we're then going to handle and train. And we'll turn off cook. I went the wrong direction. And then you could clean after that. Haul after that. Mine and drill after that. Whoops, wrong direction. Something like that. and that will be Albina. So Albina does need a bed. How about this one right here? Close. And there we go. So now, in theory, we could come to Albina, and we could go to health, and we could go to operations, and we could install a scyther blade as a left hand or a right hand. Now, what does it do? So, requires bed. It doesn't tell us, you know what, we're going to do it. I still don't know if this is the right idea or not, but we're going to do it. So, she's going to come there. At some point, I'm going to turn off doctoring for... Actually, green light's really good. Green light's got an 11. Doc's got a 10. We're gonna turn it off on Slickson altogether again because we don't really want Slickson doing that. And we'll see who comes to take care of this. Green light's going to do it. That's fine. Get the arm. Oh, this is so cool. Some days I don't know if this is right or not, but I'm excited anyway. And there we go. Albina, apparently, now has a scyther blade. So let's check the stats here. Okay. So stats. Melee DPS 5.78 just by herself. Block chance of 79. Ranged block. She's got a shooting accuracy, but she's a brawler, so we don't care. Global work speed. Animal, brewing. I don't see any huge negatives for any of this. For the arm. I'm sure it gives us some sort of negative, but... oh, here we go. Scyther blade. Efficiency 20%. I guess. All right. Well, I'm in just as much in the dark as I was when we started, as is everybody else. So I don't have any idea how long we've been going because I wandered off for the... Oh, exotic goods trader. Good. Let's hold off till the exotic goods trader gets here, and we'll sell some crap. Because clearly we need room in here. And then I don't know that he'll want to buy anything we're going to want to sell, but and we'll take care of that. So I actually had a thought, not for this one. I think this one we go crazy androids, but of doing just a robot one like we started with Slickson, but instead of even trying to get other people, we just go nuts on the robots. We build all the robots, and we just start building robots. I mean, you have a doctor one that stays here. You've got a cook one that stays here, and all they do are those things. And very stratified, strict rules of who goes where. Who are we supposed to talk to down here? Oh, look at this. They're androids. This is our favorites. What group are they? No. Selvi. There we go. Of Sten. All right, so Sten is somebody we want to stay happy with. Look at all that. That's awesome. I have to check what's going on with Slickson, but that's okay. We do need to sell some crap. So insect jelly goes. Uranium, coal. None of this is really going to free up a whole lot of room in our area here, but that's okay. I'm going to sell all of that too. We've got a whole meteorite that fell that we could still mine for that, and then we're going to buy components. We need to buy something else. Glitter World medicine? Plasteel? Let's buy Plasteel. There we go. Neural training. Okay. Oh, for crafting. So we could make a super crafter. Oh. I'm thinking we do that. I think Slickson gets to be a super crafter, so let's buy that. Okay, Slickson, where are you? What is her... Slickson's crafting's already decent. 8. 12. There you go. Slickson, you are now a better crafter. Woohoo! Okay, so I think that's it. I think next episode we go ahead and we figure out what we want our next android to be. In fact, let me take a look real fast. Let's pause. Let's go down in here to start crafting. So these are our options. So pause and look as you want. Let me know what we think our next one should be. In my head, we were going to go kind of soldiers so we can start clearing out bandits and the evil humans and we can start the revolution for certain. But, you know, we need more than just combat models. And we do have more than one. We have combat models. We've got the gladiator. We've got the soldier, right? We could maybe think about, you know, maybe we want to start infiltrating, you know, our androids into the human settlements. Maybe we make a substitute child, right? We can't really play that, but we can role play it, right? We just can't actually do a whole lot with it. We could have a detective, right? You know, biosphere assistant. You know, maybe we want to make sure that we're taking care of our area better, our farming model. We've got to be able to build a sustainable group here. And we do that. So, you know, maybe manufacturing or construction is what you guys want. So these are our basic first identities. These are our basic second identities. If you see something on here that you want, let me know. If somebody else, no, we don't have that many people. Just let me know. I was going to say if somebody else did it, upvote theirs. And you still can do that. But, I mean, we don't have 12 million people and we're not worried about, oh my gosh, we might get 6 comments. How will we survive? Anyway, so go ahead and leave me some comments on that, and we'll do our next one next time. You know, if we get say 3 comments and that's it, then maybe we'll make all 3 of them. So let me know, and we'll do that. What else do I have? Patreon. I did start a Patreon page. It's not ready for prime time yet. I'm working on building it and stuff. I think I'm going to do like a $1, $5, and $10. No real rewards at the moment as far as those levels, just the warm fuzzy that you gave me money. But we will work on something. It's not going to be anything crazy. Maybe it will be double the chance to get your name into the pool of names or something like that. Or maybe we'll have votes on what our next playthrough will be, and you have to be a patron to get a vote towards that. Something little like that. Or, you know, just more contact with, you know, the community. That is in and of itself a benefit, whether we use it or not. You know, is another matter. I have to say that I have backed probably about 5 different people over the years. I'm only doing one right now because I'm poor. But I generally sit around 3. And I don't generally spend a lot of time on the Patreon pages, to be honest. Maybe they're doing it wrong. I mean, maybe what they're offering isn't enough to hook me. They're not doing it wrong. Clearly they're hooking somebody, because all these people that I'm supporting actually probably do okay. Are all of them now? I think everybody now that I've supported in the past is a professional content creator of some sort. Not necessarily a YouTuber. I'm big into cosplay, and I really like cosplayers that actually build stuff. So I've supported some cosplayers in the past, and so there is some of that in there as well. But I don't really take advantage of as much of it as I should, probably. If there's some YouTubers that you think are YouTubers, if there's some content creators that you think are doing something remarkably well on Patreon, let me know. I'm going to start kind of watching their tutorial videos and their suggestions and that sort of stuff and see what we build. But anyway, it's on the way. Thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to let me know what type of androids you want, and we'll see you next time. Cheers. Oh, we can make male androids too. They don't all have to be female. But they are all going to have to wear the maid dress. See ya.